Mazel tov. It means so much to Chani and I to celebrate with all of you today, family, friends. Thank you for waking up a little earlier, traveling a little farther. But it means so much more to celebrate with all of you here today. I want to make a special mention to Chani's grandfather, Chaim Maltz, who 3 months ago said, if it was a boy, I'm coming in for a bris. And through much pushback, he's here today, and we're thankful for that, and it means that much more that you're here to be our baby's Sunday. Also want to mention my Uncle Charlie and Nina, who rearranged their travel schedules in order to be here today and represent my family in Israel. I want to thank our parents, our siblings, for being there for us, for being the best siblings we could ever ask for. He's not here yet, so wait 30 seconds. See if she makes it back. Chani, if it wasn't enough for you to give birth to our son, you've nursed me back to health over the past week, as you can hear in my voice. And more importantly, you've shown great care for our son over the past week. Caring for your patients has assuredly prepared you for this moment, for you to be the best mother that I know you will be. May Hashem give you the strength to continue caring for our son, for everyone around you, in good health on Meir and Ezra. I can't help but recognize that I've stood at this pulpit 3 times over the past almost 3 years. I mentioned at my offer of standing here that we had turned the leaf. But today, we have truly completed the full circle of life. Almost 3 years ago, I stood here and said goodbye to my father, Meir. And today I stand here welcoming my son, Meir. The Medrash at the end of Parshat Bereshis, when Hashem decides that he's going to destroy the world, the pasuk says, "Vayinachem Hashem ki asa es ha'adam ba'aretz." Hashem was angry, he was upset that he created man. So the Medrash goes through a story and summary. It comes out that just because Hashem knew he was going to destroy the world, that doesn't mean he was upset in the first place to create man. He knew going in what was going to happen. So just like one feels a sense of happiness at birth, knowing that life is finite, so too Hashem created man, knowing that there would come a time where he would start over again. As unhealthy as it is to deny sadness, so too it is to deny joy. The Midrash teaches us that grief and loss, whether known or already even in existence, should not deprive us of experiencing the joy that one may feel. One must know when to mourn, but one must also know when to rejoice. As it says in Koheles, Eis lifkos, Eis leschok, Eis efod, Eis rekod. Though it was difficult to integrate two such emotions and let them both manifest, but often life forces us to do just that. It is humbling to stand here today as Chani and I give our son his name, Meir, and in usual Mishkov fashion, Meir Isaac. While it was the greatest honor to have been my father's son, the second biggest honor is for my son to carry his name. While there's no doubt that we cannot rid ourselves of the feeling of loss and emptiness we feel on a daily basis, it is days like today and events like this that heal our wounds that much more and that fill our world with that much more light. A little bit about some of the history of the name Yitzhak Meir in the Mishkov family can be traced back to 1871. My great-great-great-grandfather, Leib Mishkovsky, a Ger Chassid living in Poland, named the youngest son, Meir, 5 years after the passing of the first Ger Rebbe, the Chidush Arim. The name has been in the Mishkov family ever since. It's widely well known that when naming your child, you have some sort of Ruach HaKodesh. I can't say it was that, but was something too startling to not be a coincidence, to be a coincidence. Our son Meir was born on Rosh Chodesh Cheshvan, Aleph Mar Cheshvan. Called Mar Cheshvan because there are no holidays, so there's a sense of bitterness that we don't get to spend holidays with Hashem like we did for a lot of time in Tishrei. But if you really think about it, there's a certain simplicity, a uniqueness to just spending time with Hashem in our day-to-day mundane lives. If you really look deeper, it shouldn't be a month of bitterness. This is our true relationship with Hashem. It's just us and Him, no special holidays, no special prayers, just us and Hashem. What on the surface seems to be bitterness seems to be mar. If you look deeper, the name Meir, beginning at Mem and Reish, but if you look within, it's A. The root of Afo, Ayeka, where? If you look deeper, where's the bitterness? There really is no bitterness. In our world where there's not such clarity, of course, times are tough sometimes. In Olam Emes, Hashem, everything's good. There is no bitterness. Fanny and I hope and pray that our Meir Isaac, Yitzhak Meir, harness the influences of the Yitzhak Meirs of generations past and carve his own path to be a shining light onto the world. And that we soon see the ultimate light with the bringing of the Geula and the rebuilding of the Beis HaMikdash. Meir b'Meinu Mazel Tov. The Suda is now taking place in the ballroom.